Hello, and welcome back to another Chris McPherson show live Watchalong. Got the English Super League. There's a handful of games on this morning, so we are going with the Castleford versus Leigh Leopards match. Very looking forward to getting into this one today. It should be an absolute cracker. Let's have a look at how the two teams line up just before we get set for kickoff. For Leigh, it's David Armstrong at fullback. The wingers 19 Innes Senior and 5 Josh Charnley. The centres 18 Bailey Hodgson, 22 Jack Hughes. The halves are 6 Adam Cook and 7 Lachlan Lamb. Up front it'll be 8 Joe Offengowie, 10 Robbie Mulhern. Edwin Ipape will be the hooker. 11 Frankie Holton, 10 Jacob Alec Wienicke and 13 Isaac Liu is the back row. And then the starting 13 for Castleford, 13-5 is Phoenix Lalu Togege at fullback, 22 Lewis Senior on one wing, Jason Keke on the other. The centres, Zach Sini and Christian Mapapalangi, Dejan Arce and Tom Weaver the halves. Joe Stimson and Tyler Dupree will start up front with Ashton Golding at hooker. And Jordan Lane, Alex Mellor and George Lawler will be the back row. We are underway. Getting things started. A depleted Leigh side with some work to do. As Mellor takes it forward and he's coughed it up here. On a captain's challenge already. And I can see exactly why. Let's see if they do go with the captain's challenge. They will. It's a risk early. If they do the review. Challenge is successful. I thought it might be. So they'll kick for touch here. Pat Carls with a final on the 40. The Tigers, and away they go. Over halfway now. Golding into dummy half. Pushes it across now to Weaver. Now using Dupree, who's almost broken free. Gets a quick play the ball at the 40. Golding getting out of dummy half. Picks up good metres. Almost 20 metres in the end. And dragging down onto his back now. 22 out from the line. He tackle 3. They swing it across now. Weaver. Arce. Further across again. They get to the outside here, and Keke is going to be in the corner. That's an opening try for Cass. The Tigers, off the back of a penalty in their first set, get the opening try of a conversion attempt from out wide. Gets his 9th try, the Fijian of the season. The Tigers are in early here. Less than 2 minutes gone. They lead 4 points to 0. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure you hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel, and get involved in the comments. Let us know are you following along here. So conversion attempt from out wide here for the Tigers. Early doors to try and get a bit of a jump start. Just a reminder, we'll keep you up to date of the Bradford York and Warrington Hull FC games as well. Both kicking off around the same time. Tough conversion attempts here. One, because there's no room to move around near the hoardings. Two, because it's way out wide. He's brought it back 25 metres. And it's gone across the face. Doesn't hit the target there. From Tom Weaver. So, Leigh back where they started the game. Just 3.5 minutes later, get us back underway. And they've overcooked it. Goes dead on the full. Lockie Lamb's boot too big, and they'll come back. Oh, Adam Cook actually taking the kick off. 4 minutes gone. Great to have you tuning in. Jump into the comments. Let us know who you're going for. Let us know who you've got as your tips in the Super League this morning. Do Warrington get the win and go back equal top of the ladder? After Leeds win over Saints yesterday, 24-16. It was a far from textbook game, but it did work nonetheless. Lawler goes forward and plays at centre field, 20 out. Castleford marching forward here on the back of another penalty. Now Dupree. He's coughed it up, has he? He has indeed. Just lost control there, 12 out from the line. So the Leopards breathe a sigh of relief. Leigh will feed the scrum here. And they work it out of their own end, the Leopards. Taking it forward now is Alec Winicky. He'll play it 22 out from the line. A Pape in at dummy half. Go across to the second man in Mulhern. Mulhern plays it now, 32 out from the line. Now Pape. He did lose it there, but the referee hasn't seen it, and they've gotten away with it. And strong contact now. Coming in from Mulhern. One more. On Isaac Lew, and now Leigh will kick. Cleanly taken by Keke. And Mapalangi takes a run. Pape's up there on him. Senior comes in from the right wing for a run. Takes it over the 20. They're 22 out from the line. Zach Sini now. Former Penrith Panther. They come the short side. Weaver gives it out. Senior goes for another run. Takes it up over halfway. On tackle 5. Swing it across. Arcee to go to the air. Weaver leading the chase. It was a tough catch in the end for Davey Armstrong, but he takes it. They work forward. Hull FC have gone in against Warrington. Got the opening try there. Leigh just pushing forward. Simple one off the ruck stuff. Plenty of numbers in the tackle. Dupree, Golding, and George Lawler all in there. Jack Hughes comes in for a run from the right centre. He'll play just short of halfway. Pape gets out for a little scoot. Gets the offload away. Almost got too much traffic. They're running into each other as Adam Cook scoots forward, and they're now 41 out from the line on the attack. Go to the air here. Senior's going to be tested. He gets to it before the chase. Good early meters in this set from Cass with Alex Mellor. And they skip across through Arcee. Palangi tiptoeing carefully there as they push him towards the sideline. He's dragged down. 44 out from the line. They swing it across the line speed there. Led up by Robbie Mulhern. He's helped out by Isaac Liu on tackle 5. They're 5 short of halfway. Arcee will kick from his own 40. Armstrong's back there, takes it cleanly on the full, swings it wide. There's the other senior, Innes Senior. We've got Innes Senior on one wing for Leigh. Lewis Senior on the opposite wing. They're actually marking up on each other. Bailey Hodgson takes it forward. Gowie goes for a run. Now they swing it across. Armstrong out wide. Hughes for Charnley. Charnley plays it on tackle 4 in the attacking half. A good run from Mulhern up to the 30. He plays it a puppy on tackle 5. Goes to Cook, who goes to the air on the short side. Back to that right edge. Easily taken by Care, the try scorer. Almost 10 minutes gone. Still 0 all Bradford and York. 4-0 Hull FC leads Warrington. A little flat from Castleford now trying to work it out of their end. Mellor. A little dart from Lala Togage. Tom Weaver takes a run almost up to halfway. That's tackle 5. Arcee will kick from halfway. Puts it to the air, the right edge of their attack. Armstrong back there for Leigh. Takes it comfortably. Just outside his 10 and runs forward and is met by Tyler Dupree on his 20. Use a bit of width here through Cook and Charnley. It's a quick play ball. They keep it on the right side. Jack Hughes. He's up to the 40. A bit of footwork from Joe Offengao. He almost got the offload free, just didn't have the support runner he needed. A Pape comes out of dummy half here. Gives it on to Mulhern. Mulhern gets the offload. Armstrong's there. Little shuffle, show, go. Realises nothing presents, so he'll play it now. Tackle 5. Almost on the 30. Swing it across here. Lamb decides to use the hands for Cook. Cook, cut out ball now, senior. Rolls it in behind, and then was it played at is the question here. Lala Gage comes across. The fullback. Not played at, says the referee, is the end decision. And 11 and a bit minutes gone. It'll be a handover. Numbers in the tackle here as Castleford try and work it out of their own end. Lewis Senior takes a run. Now Zach Sini. He's met strongly by Isaac Liu over the top. Frankie Holton down low. Leigh Leopards are losing Morgan. That's correct. Should have the score correct. It should be 6-0. Good to have you on, Morgan. They go to the air here, do Castleford through the boot of Tom Weaver. Davey Armstrong's back there. Now Charnley taking a strong run, bumps over the top of one, but he's dragged down by Ashton Golding. Bailey Hodgson. A couple of players in this Leigh side who've spent time at the Newcastle Knights. Offload comes away now from Mulhern. They swing it across to the left. Hodgson again takes it up over halfway this time. Inner Senior fills in at dummy half. Frankie Holton takes a run. Trying to get the arm free, but it won't happen. That's the 5th now. They're inside the 30. Cook will kick for the right edge. Easily taken. The offload getting away. Oh, what about the catch there from Alec Winicky? He got the offload to Mulhern, but he's dragged down inches short from the try line. Alec Winicky just got over the top of Keke. Carlson pinned down in the red zone, and Mapalangi takes a run. Work forward here through George Lawler in his 100th Super League appearance. They swing it across here. Zaxini up over the 40. This is better. Senior now running forward, takes it over halfway. Get 6 more. Great opportunity for them now. Tyler Dupree pushes forward and play it just inside the 30. Jay Stimson up to the 20 now. Let's tackle 3. Making good meters here as they go left through Arcee. Gets a little short ball away. Mellor plays it. Now Arcee again. Go across 2 players wide to Weaver. Weaver. Well, Weaver kicks it across field. Josh Charnley soars high and takes that. What about that from the big winger? Now the shoe's on the other foot, and it's the Leopards having to work it out of their end. As Hughes plays it. Charnley goes for another run, almost up to the 20 on tackle 3 here. Now Alec Wienicke. Kick inside 40, but it'll go straight down the middle. Just rolls. The last roll of the ball from Cook inside his 40. Finds itself going dead, so it'll be a 20-metre restart. Well, Togage takes it forward. And they go forward again. This time through Lewis Senior. Little scoot out of dummy half from Ashton Golding. 16 minutes gone. Now Weaver dropping a runner back underneath him. A little bit of footwork from Jordan Lane. He goes forward almost up to the 40 on tackle 3. Now they work it across. Arcee dropping a runner back underneath. Alex Mellor, he'll play it 24 out from the line, just to the right of centre field. Short ball given, off hands nicely there. And Dupree, I say he lost it again, 2nd time. No, we've got a penalty coming back for player taken off the ball. It's against Joe Offengawi. That's the late end of shoulder bump, I'll call it. I won't call it a charge. The arm was sort of hanging, but it was off the ball nonetheless. And Castleford are going to take a shot at goal here, trying to extend their lead out to 8 points after 17 minutes. Around the grounds, Bradford and York still 0-0. Warrington 0, Hull FC 4 after 17 minutes in that one. So Tom Weaver, he slotted one from the sideline earlier. Can he nail this one from essentially right in front? 14 metres out, just to the left of the black dot. Here he comes, Weaver. Strikes at the touch, judges like it. They lead 8 points to 0 to the Tigers. Kick deep, not too deep this time, Leigh. And Castleford will bring it back. George Lawler. And they try and work it further along. Driving it forward. Good strong run there. Mellor. Now they swing it well out to Gage. Zaxini. Little fumble there. They get the ball away, though. On the attack here, they've got the hands. Can they use it? No, they don't. They'll play it 6 out from the line. 10 to the right of the uprights. And they settle it through the middle with Stimson. Get another 6 more here. Now they skip across Arcee. Bumps out of one. He's dragged down by Armstrong, who tries the one-on-one steal. Doesn't quite get away with it. So Arcee remains in possession. Tackle 2. Pape goes out the back. Golding, sorry, goes out the back. Now Jordan Lane. Bumps off 1. Bumps off 2. Can't get away from the 3rd. They wrap him up. Zaxini in a dummy half. Swings it to Weaver. And Dupree, he'll just try and poke his head through the line. Dragged down by Joe Offengao. He plays it 8 out from the line, just to the left of the uprights. Rolled in behind. That was a very fortuitous bounce up for David Armstrong, and Leigh breathe a sigh of relief as they get away with it. York Knights have crossed in their game against Bradford. They lead 4 points to 0. Josh Charnley plays this on tackle 2, 10 out from the line. Great scoot out of dummy half. Edwin Pape. He picks up 18 metres. Now they work forward. Good strong tackle there. Taking it forward was Hodgson. He got chopped in half. He will play it now just over halfway. I'll go to the air from the boot of Cook. Gary is back there. He slices through. What about that for a run? But we've got a penalty for obstruction. Gary thought he's away for a second try. Let's have a look. Oh, I tell you what, that's a soft obstruction penalty. I'm not sure about that one. Robbie Mulhern might have been unsighted, but there was no actual obstruction. Leigh gifted it there. What an opportunity this is. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure you hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel as well. Get involved in the comments. Good offload there off Ngawi. Pape ducking in behind. He'll play it back now, and they swing it. Cook. Mulhern. Pushing forward. He'll play it 4 out from the line. Just to the right of the upright. To Pape. Cook. Lamb. Armstrong out the back. Play ends up in the line, and so Armstrong just surrenders himself. And play 8 out from the line now. 14 in from touch on the left edge. Joel Fengawe takes a settler. Draws in 3. Led by Stimson. Now they swing it across. Cook out the back. Trying to get to the outside space. Alec Wienicke. There he is. He barges over the big man. Jacob Alec Wienicke gets the Leopards on the board. It's 8 points to 4 with a kick to come for the Leopards. Nice and easy. Big man against small man. Out wide. At pace. He gets the opening Leopards try. After almost 23 minutes. An interesting interpretation of obstruction in the lead up. The conversion attempt from out wide is successful. How about that? 8 points to 6. It's a game on now here at Castleford, past the midway point of this second half. Penalty straight off the restart here. Very slow ruck on Charnley trying to get to his feet from Castleford. Let's take their time here. Peeling out one, and then one, and then one, and just too slow. Joe Simpson got tangled in there, and Leigh get a penalty straight off the back of things. Change for Castleford. Tyler Dupree making way. Brock Greekin comes on. Now, on the attack in the attacking half. Cook. Off of Hengawi. Tackled by Greekin. Strong wide out the back they come here. Short ball. Good strong line. Looks like an excellent angle from Holton. Now Isaac Liu. Takes 3 to drag him down. Led by Greekin. Pape in at dummy half. Switches back to the left side. Hands will do it here. And Senior's going to stroll over. Really fast hands. Great angles. And all of a sudden, Leigh go from trailing by 8 to leading by 2 with a kick to come in a matter of a couple of minutes. Inner Senior gets the second try. The Irishman gets across. Adrian Lamb looks a much more relaxed character now. Does well there. Pape gets it out. Hands are quick. Bailey Hodgson does really well. Catch and pass. Hits the target. Adam Cook, he's 1 from out on the right sideline. Now he gets a chance from the other sideline. Great to have you all tuning in. Don't be shy. Get involved in those comments. Let us know who you're backing to get this one done. Tougher side for the left footer. Have to drift this across the face and slot it between. Hits it well. Just pushes. No, slots it through. Seb, you've got Cass getting it done. Well, some work to do. Cook gets that one, just drifts it just over the crossbar. Only just cleared it. I thought he's a little short at first. But 12 points to 8 they lead. Good to have you tuning in, Seb. Good to have everyone along for the ride. Let us know who you're backing to get it done and where you're watching from. 12 points to 8. Leigh lead this one with 12 minutes to go till half time. But Pape takes the kick and gives it off to Joe Offengawi. He pushes forward and runs into Sam Hall and Brock Greek. Two of the interchange players are out there now. Next up, it's the opening Leopards try scorer, Alec Winke, who takes it forward. Now, another run for Robbie Mulhern. He's got through plenty of work in the opening 28.5 minutes. They push out wide, and Holton takes another over halfway. Play it 46 out from the line on tackle 4. Mulhern gets in for a second run of the set. He'll play it now, 30 out from the line. Watching from PNG, Tongo, good to have you with us. Lolu, Tongan guy takes it forward. Now working forward for Cass, Zaxini. Greekin runs straight into Offengawi and a couple more. Down low is Isaac Liu. Alec Winke's in there as well. Ran off for Tony. Third change on for Castleford. He plays it on halfway on tackle 5. Tom Weaver will go to the air. David Armstrong calls off his winger in senior and then hands it off to him after he takes a clean catch. Now Charnley takes it forward. He'll play it 24 out from his own line. Just to the right of centre field. They keep working the right edge. Hughes keeps pushing forward after Conte. Picks another 6 or so metres and he'll play it on the 40. Now at dummy half they work. Liam Horn out there at dummy half now. They kick into the corner. Taking it down on the short side. Tongan guy plays it. Now, it's Gary. The opening try scorer of the match plays it. Mapalangi goes forward for a run now. He'll play it 18 out from his line. And Rob takes a run as well. Now a Tony up over the 40 on tackle 5. Go to the air. Armstrong again, safe as houses under the high ball. Skips across field, tries to poke between a couple of players, gives the offload. And Adam Cook just coughs it up. I don't think he was quite expecting it, and he just grasped at it. And here's a chance for Castleford. So the Tigers will get the opportunity to take this on from 24 out from the line. Maulu, Tongan guy, plays it now on the 20. Golding, bumping his way forward. He's wrapped up by Brogan and Offengawi. Now runner for Tony, barging forward. Gets free of Armstrong at first. Gets the offload away with 4 players on him. Wasn't the cleanest of offloads, but nonetheless, it found a runner. In Greekin, who's now got the head tape going on. Now they go out the back. Weaver with a little show, a little go. Can he get to the line? They're going to hold him up short. Great last line defensive work there. That's Frankie Holton. Again, down low, good strong tackle. Liam Horn just holding them out. Golding going close to the line. Arcee gets past one, slices the kick wide. And unfortunately, it was taken by Gary, but he put his foot on the line. Right idea, the execution not quite right. Missed tackle by Cook hurt, but then the miscued kick from Dejan Arcee. Yeah, Gaz, I did see that Warrington are trailing. Hull FC out to lead. York are also leading 4 points to nil over Bradford. That's a bit of a turn up for the books. Away from home, Hull leading, heading towards half time. Leigh working it out of their own end. Alec Wieneke up over the 40 here. Bradford have just levelled up in their game against York. 32nd minute. As away it goes, Frankie Holton gets the ball to the outside. He threw it to the wrong team, though. He's just floated the pass, and Zach Sini's there. So thank you very much. It was intended for Lockie Lamb, but Sini saves the day. Now Cass working it out. I'll play it 32 out from their line. It was Senior in for a run through the middle. Now Sam Hall up to the attacking 40 on tackle 3. Great work out of dummy half there. Picking up nearly up to the 20. It's Kane Robb. That's tackle 5. Weaver will go to the air. Probably a little too much angle on this. Awkward bounce, though. Charlie's got to track back. He's going to be pinned his own in goal. Thought about a magical offload there. Decided better of it. And what was a nothing kick gets them a result. Castleford to head to the final 5 minutes of this first half. Bradford take the lead 6 points to 4 there with a conversion against York Knights. Great to have you all tuning in. Let us know whereabouts in the world you're watching from, whether you're in PNG like Tonga, Australia, England, wherever it might be. It's always good to have an idea where you're viewing from. Leigh here with a short dropout. Not short enough, though, and Mapalangi makes no mistake, taking it 25 out from his own line. He runs 40 play just inside the 20. Very flat ball out of dummy half, given now, and ran off at Tony. He's driving his way forward. He's wrapped up by Liu and Brogan. Played 5 out from the line, 3 to the left of the uprights. Short ball bouncing off the inside shoulder of Holton is Rob. Out of dummy half now. Tony again. He played just inside the left upright, 1.5 meters out from the line. Robert dummy half gives it on to Weaver. Laulu Tongan guy. Dragged down just short of the line by Lockie Lamb. He'll play it. 1 metre out from the line, 7 in from touch. Ends up with Weaver on the second pass. He kicks cross field. Charnley, so strong up above his head. Takes that cleanly. He'll play it here. 11 out from his own line, 10 in from touch on the right edge. Now Jack Hughes, he'll play a tackle 2. 15 out from the line. Oh, and they've coughed it up here, the Leopards. They're their own worst enemy at times. Alec Wieneke. Simple one off the ruck, and he's coughs it up. Brock Greekin is up and about here. Castle will have the chance to go on the attack. I'll start this set. 15 out from the line. Scrum set centre field. They've got numbers to the right. That's where they go with Weaver. Laulu Tongan guy gets the offload away. It's gone backwards from Senior, has it? No, it's a knock on. They've coughed it up themselves. Inside the final 3 minutes here of the first half. Warrington have leveled up at Halliwell Jones, 4-4 with a kick to come. But here, Leigh will be the team to work it out of their own end after Olu Tongagai's pass was put down by Lewis Senior. Games all in the balance, heading towards halftime. All three games. Two minutes remaining till halftime here at Castleford. As Charnley takes it straight into traffic. Palangi's involved in the tackle with Greekin. Talking about players coming out of the night system. There's a couple. Newcastle night system. There's a couple on both sides here. Palangi and Greekin are two of those. And that's one you got Armstrong. Hodgson not really out of the night system, but was there. He's on the ball now, plays it. Now Lamb gives on. Played by Brogan. Forward they go. Liu. Cook. They slice through with Armstrong. He loses his footing though. Olu Tongagai arguing that he dropped the ball. Tackle 5. They go to the air here through Cook. Golding back there takes the high ball. Filling in at fullback. Show the replay there. Olu Tongagai was right. Davey Armstrong did cough that up as he hit the turf, but it was missed. Carey takes that and he's wrapped up. Now Greekin going forward. Pushed onto his back by Liu and two others. A little flat here, Castleford trying to get out of their own end to Tony. They come the short side. Weaver gives it on. Wrap low is Jordan Lane. He'll play it 42 out from the attacking line on tackle 5. Again, they go to the air, this time through Dejan Arce. Armstrong takes it over the top of Sini. Is there immediately and drags into ground. Warrington's try has been scratched off. He's back to 4-0. Hooter goes. Josh Charnley just trots it into the line. And at half-time, it is 12 points to 8 in the favour of Leigh Leopards. As Jason Carey who got the opening try for Castleford. Tom Weaver converted from out wide. He also then kicked a penalty goal to give them a 12 points to, an 8 point to 0 lead. And Jacob Alec Winke got across for the first try for Leigh. Very quickly thereafter, Innes Senior got across. Adam Cook converted them from both sidelines to make it 12 points to 8. So they do have the lead around the grounds. As I said, Hull FC 4 points to 0 leaders just before half-time. And Bradford taking a penalty goal. They lead 8 points to 4 with less than 2 minutes till half-time there. But as always, great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel if you haven't already. Get involved in those comments as well. Have plenty more rugby league action for you across this weekend. We'll be back on Sunday with the Panthers and the Tigers in the NRL. And Monday we'll have the Bulldogs and the Eels as well. So plenty of rugby league content coming for you. In the meantime, we're going to take a short break here at halftime. We're back in about 10 minutes or so with the second half. But a big thank you for tuning in. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, get involved in those comments. Let us know who takes it out from here. Let us know your thoughts and where you're watching from around the world. We're back in about 10 with the second half. We're back and all but ready for kickoff in the second half here. Castleford and Leigh. 4 points separate them as Castleford kick us off. Great to have you all tuning in. As I said at the start, make sure to get involved, get in those comments, hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel. It all helps us to grow the platform. As Leigh work it out of their own end here. Senior taking a run in off his wing. Now Isaac Liu up over the 40. Joel Fengawi driving forward, just gets himself over halfway on the tackle 5. I'll go to Lamb to kick. He goes high. Senior tracks back and takes it. It's Lewis Senior, of course, for Castleford. Tom Weaver in at dummy half. Zaxini's there. Wrapped up by Alec Wieneke. Off Hangowie and Adam Cook. They swing it across using a little bit of width on the left. Mapapalangi almost gets past Adam Hughes. Can't quite. Gary wants a penalty for a forearm. Mapalangi goes after Hughes with a little bit of chat. Forearm definitely made contact with the side of the face as they went to ground, but not sure it was what he fully intended, but he certainly didn't avoid doing it, Adam Hughes. As Armstrong takes the kick here, and penalty goes against Brock Greekin. It's a high contact. He just slid up a bit over the top of the shoulder. Interesting when you consider what Adam Hughes got away with a moment ago. Excuse me. Great to have you all tuning in. Get involved in those comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who gets this one done and how they get it done. What's your tip? Reminder, Bradford lead 8 points to 4 against York early in the second half there. Warrington still trailing 4 points to 0 there. Yet to get back underway in the second half. As Leigh now play it through Brogan. Often Gowie gets a nice offload away for Liam Horn, sniffing back through the middle. He'll play it 14 out from the line. They attack on the left edge. Some good footwork there. Lachlan Lamb stepping and skipping through the line. He's dragged down 3 short of the line on tackle 5. Just to the left of the uprights. They play it on. Quick hands here. Out to the outside and away goes Jack Hughes. Had a 2-man overlap in the end, and the Leopards get across early in this second half to extend their lead to 16 points to 8 with a kick to come. That was just too simple after Lockie Lamb had laid the platform. Slicing through the middle of the Castleford defence. Castleford defence was sucked in, and then they just used their hands to get to the outside. My, oh my. Cook, Liu, Alec Wieneke finds Hughes on the outside. He still had Charnley with him if he needed him, but he didn't need to utilise his winger. He dots it down. About 10 in from touch, just brought it around a couple of metres. Ryan Carr, a Castleford coach, a little frustrated. So Adam Cook's nailed them from either sideline so far. What can he do here? As I said, almost 10 in from touch. On the right side, he's brought it back 20. He hits it. He hits it well. Has it got the legs? Yes, it does. Make that 18 points to 8 now they lead. 10-point lead for the Leopards. Castle get us back underway. Taken by Armstrong, given to offhand Gowie. Straight at Golding and Hall. Horn in at dummy half. Brogan will take a run. Isaac Liu, the defence is up on him quickly. Rob down low. Great scoot out of dummy half there. Now Liam Horn. Picked up almost 20 metres before he's wrapped up and dragged down by Sam Hall. Playing with some momentum now are Leigh. Go to the air here. Oh, what about that? Laulu Tongan guy just flies over the pack. It was like he's playing Australian rules football. Lewis Senior takes a run. And play it 12 out from his line. Zaxini now. Tries to slip under the guard of offhand Gow. He doesn't work for him. He's dragged to ground. Golding. Post-contact meters, and he's Liu. A couple of others pull him to ground. Now they use the hands. Away they go. Mapapalangi gets it to Gary early. He's wrapped up by Charnley and Hughes. Weaver gets a kick away. Armstrong takes it, falls back and just surrenders himself. Tackle one. Adam Cook in at dummy half. Looking for a runner. He's got Charnley. They keep working forward here. Leigh. Bailey Hodgson, a good run. Finds his front, dragged down by Zaxini. They get out of dummy half. Offhand Gowie. Gets a short ball from Horn. He'll march it up over halfway. We play it now. Tackle 5. Lamb. Kicks high and deep. Laulu Tonga takes it and brings it straight back at the defence. Lewis Senior can't be dragged to ground. They wrap him up and he'll be forced to play it just short of the 30-metre line. Now rolling forward. Castleford, they come the short side. Yeah, outside, and Carey coughs it up. Couldn't hang on to the pass from Arcee. Just over 8 minutes gone here in this half. York have levelled it up against Bradford. 8 points all early in the second half of their match. Meanwhile here, Leigh will start this set. 43 out from their own line with a scrum. Be Lockie Lamb defeat it. Liam Horn will pack in at lock and will distribute it from the back. Adam Cook gives it on for Hodgson. Hodgson almost got to the outside there of Jordan Lane. Doesn't quite get there. Gets dragged down 33 out from the line. They take it forward. They'll play it on the 30. Isaac Liu. Joe Offengowie shows to shape the pass. Gets the offload away. Cook's there to clean up the crumbs. Picks up probably a metre in the end after he dances all around. Horn. Liu. Lamb. Slips out of a tackle. Get back infield. Hodgson's there. Finds his front inside the 10 metres. He played 8 out from the line centre field. Horn with a little scoot. Liu passes on Lamb. Armstrong slips out of Sini's tackle. Gives it to Isaac Liu again. He fends off Zaxini. Zaxini's having nightmares. Can't hang on to anyone at the moment. Liu's wrapped up in the end. Now Horn. Lamb. Armstrong bats it on. Inner Senior wrapped up. That'll be tackle 6 and they'll hand it over. Zaxini will play it 3 out from his own line. 6 in from touch on the right edge for Castleford. Leah up quickly in defence here. Trying to set the tone. Palangi comes in for a run. He'll play it on tackle 2. 11 out from the line. They go a bit wider to Gary. They work forward, just trying to find options. It's Alex Mellor now, dragged to ground on the 30-metre line. It's better from Stimson. They play it just short of halfway. Tackle 5. They did well to get pushed out of their own end. Couldn't get across halfway, but they do now with a kick. It's taken by Innes Senior. One of the 3 try scorers for Leigh so far today. Now Hodgson will play it. 27 out from his line. Charnley goes forward. Almost up to the 40. It's a good strong run now. Throwing themselves in, Aaron Penne. Horn goes to ground on halfway on tackle 5. They go to the air now. High and deep. Lalu Tongagai back there, takes it easily. Skips across the line, gets past 1. Can't squeeze in between Hodgson and Lamb. Good eyes up football out of dummy half there from Tom Weaver. Senior plays it on the 30. Weaver gives it on now. Lane dragged to ground, wrapped up by 3 Leigh defenders. 2 11s, Lane and Holton going toe-to-toe there. Bit of push and shove afterwards, and Lane is sent back to play it. Good strong tackle there. Now, Castle get the offload. Here they come down the left edge. Mapalangi skipping back inside. Gets past the tackle of Alec Wieneke. Gives it inside Laulu Tongagai. He's wrapped up, though, by Josh Charnley on tackle 5. He's 2 metres out from the line. 14 in from touch on the left edge. They go across Weaver. Short ball. Lane can't get the arms free. And he'll be tackled there. And that'll be tackle 6. And it'll be a handover that looked much more promising from Castleford. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to get involved in those comments. We'd love it if you hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel. All of that stuff does help us not only to grow our channel, but it helps us with the algorithm. The wonderful, wonderful YouTube algorithm. It helps us to get our word out to more and more people. The more people that are following, the more games we can cover. Now Castleford trying to defend, trying to keep Lewis Brogan back. He'll play it though, almost at the 30-metre line. They kick early here. Looking for the 40-20. It's not quite got the angle on it. Sits up friendly for Laulu Tongagai. Gets at the inside shoulder of Adam Cook, but Cook's up to the task. Plays this 26 out from his line to start the set. Kerry. Works forward, up over the 40-metre line. Played 7 metres short of halfway. Now Zaxini. He runs into Horn. Plays it just over halfway on tackle 3. Good metres here for Castle. They've got a spring in their step all of a sudden. This running battle between the 2 11s. Hey, Lewis, we can't do that, mate. We have to tell everyone this every time. We'll get shut down for copyright infringement if we do that. Mapalangi gets free. Can't quite get completely away, though, and is dragged down. Tackle 5, 15 out from the line. They come the short side with Weaver. Back inside Mapalangi. Floated up into the air from Dejan Arce. There's a couple of knock-ons there, I think. We'll have to have a look at this. Zaxini's held up in the in-goal, though. I think I'll send this upstairs to review it. I'll have no try. I don't see any way that this turns into a try. So it's been set up as no try. So here we go, looking at the contest. Initial view might look like in a senior might have got the hand to it. Changing angles here. Here we go. This one might be the one. So it's a knock on by Leigh. So it will be at worst Castleford ball. But does Zach Senior get the ball down? They can have a look at a couple of angles for grounding. Aaron Moore, the video referee. So he's held up. So it'll be a 0 tackle. Coming back for Castleford. I'll play this. Held up, 0 tackle. 10 metres out from the line. So a fresh set for the Tigers. Try and reduce this deficit. Speaking of deficits, Bradford have opened up a 2-point lead and Warrington have got across. So Warrington leads 6 points to 4 after 10 minutes of the second half there. Bradford leading 10 points to 8 over York. So 3 games all happening at once this morning. Or tonight, depending on what part of the world you're in. So Zach Senior will play this. 10 in from touch. 10 out from the line on the right-hand edge. So we tackle 0. Now they bring it across. George Lawler will play for tackle 1. Just to the right of the upright. 6 out from the line. Sam Hall charging forward. He's wrapped up by 3 defenders. Just in line with the left upright. 3 out from the line now. Barging forward. Lawler gets the offload away. A little show and go from Weaver. Dumped onto his back unceremoniously there by Lachlan Lamb. I'll swing it across. Chase Stimson will play it. 4 out from the line in line with the right upright. Tackle 4. Drop pass there from Dejan Arce. Gives it on to Mellor. He'll play at tackle 5. 5 from the line. 18 in from touch. Arce off the left boot. Floats it up. Looking for Zach Senior, who bats it back. As long as that's gone backwards, they're going to have a try here to Lawler. I'll have a look at this, I would suggest. No, the referee is happy. He's going to point to the spot. 18 points to 12 with a kick to come. Castleford back in this one, and it is George Lawler coming through, picking up the crumbs of a Zach Senior bat back to make it a 6-point margin here. Still 24 minutes to play. It's Lawler's 5th try of the season. Wasn't quite a nothing kick, but there wasn't a lot about it. Senior just got up, swatted it back. He knew he had a couple of runners supporting in there in Stimson and Lawler. And he batted it back. It bounced up for him. Armstrong couldn't get across in time. Lawler does enough and puts it down to the right of the post. And all of a sudden, Castleford back in this game. 56 minutes and 50 seconds gone. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel and get involved in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. And let us know who you think takes this one out. Who's going to get those other 2 games too? Warrington 6 leading Hull FC 4 after 53 minutes. equally after 53 minutes. Bradford 10, leading York Knights 8. That Bradford game, 9th playing 12th. This one 7th playing 10th. Key games, especially some of those sides that are trying to keep their finals aspirations alive. For Leigh, a win here would be huge. Tom Weaver, like Adam Cook, has been 100% from the tee today. And he comes. Weaver slots it, no problem at all. Gets us back to a 4-point ball game. With plenty of time left to play. Still 21.5 minutes remaining. So Leigh now get us back underway here. Deep kick. Take it on the full. Given off for a runner there. In Stimson, who takes it forward. Carey will play it. Lane. They're getting on the front foot here. They're full of confidence all of a sudden. Castleford. Sam Hall takes a strong run. Got one of the Leigh players getting some treatment in back play here is Mapapalangi gets it on the outside of Gary. Gary back inside of Mapapalangi. He's dragged down on tackle 5. 10 out from the line. 4 in from touch. On the left touch line. Gary Carey gives it across. Arcee. Charge down. Well done there from Alec Wienicke. He did have a quick glance at the referee to say, was that a knock on or a charge down? But it was classed as a charge down. Put pressure on the rising ball. Now Charnley. Leigh get away with one there because they were lining up Castleford. In a senior. One of the 3 try scorers for the Leopards. Robbie Mulhern takes it forward now, almost up to the 40. Edward Pape. It's hard. We've got both their number 9s out there. Jake, how you going? High, towering kick here, testing out Lewis Sr., but he's up to the task. He's wrapped up by Bailey Hodgson. Frankie Holton plays it just short of the 20-metre line. Zaxini now taking it forward. Centre field, 26 out from his line. That's a good run. George Lawler, the try scorer. Yeah, good. Thanks, Jake. A bit of a fumble in this ruck there. They might have been lucky to get away with that. Golding pushing forward. Takes a couple to wrap him up. He thought about offloading. Olu Tonga guy gets in a dummy half and nothing really presenting, so he just skips across field. Eventually gives it to Zaxini. It makes a few more metres before being dragged down. Now the kick comes from Dejan Arcee. Oh, Dave Armstrong's knocked it on, has he? They're going to say it's gone backwards. Oh, that's a bit of good fortune for the Leopards. Work to be done here. Armstrong takes a run. Might have looked worse because of how the positioning of the 2 players moved, but nonetheless, Leigh get the break there. And a Pape out of dummy half. Going to be honest, the markers were not square there either. There's a few things getting let go here. Now Pape goes again. He's going to play it on tackle 5, 23 out from the line. They've made next to no meters this set. Leigh all of a sudden looked bereft of answers. In the other game, Bradford have extended their lead out to 8, 16 points to 8 with a converted try. Meanwhile here, Castleford, you feel like they're getting on top. They need some momentum, Leigh, if they're going to hang on. Castleford feel like they're just the almost unstoppable wave now. Zach Sini goes forward. He'll play it on tackle 3, 14 out from his line. Carey. Adam Carr getting very irate. Ryan Castleford getting very irate up in the box. Barking instructions. Jordan Lane plays it now. Now they go to the air. Go deep here. Back for Senior. That's Inner Senior takes it on the full. He's met by Stimson and Golding. He'll play it tackle 1. They swing it wide. Josh Charnley. Brought down by Mapapalangi. Now Alec Wernicke, the first try scorer for Leigh. Second try scorer of the match. Papi gets out dummy half off Ngowie. Swings wide. They use their hands, they use the numbers. Hodgson skipping back against the grain, and he's brought down just over halfway. Ngowie again takes a run. Almost up to the attacking 30 here on tackle 5. Yep, Hull have got the lead, Jake. Thank you, mate. Just noticed that. Still over 20 minutes to go there as Laulu Tonga gets up over the pack again. He's so athletic and explosive. He's diminutive. He's got a leap and a half. Castleford working it out of their own end. Second man play out the back now. The Tonga gives it on for Senior. He plays it just over halfway on tackle 4. Now Golding, they don't really have anything really structured there. It just seemed a little awkward. To the air they go. Easily dealt with by Armstrong. Had to be a turn up if Hull get the job done there. 15 minutes remain here. Leopards holding on as Hodgson plays it. 16 out from his own line. They try and use a bit of width to get around Castleford, but that doesn't work either. Jack Hughes will play it. Apape out of dummy half, gives it on. Charnley, that's better. A little more direct. A bit of explosiveness to what they're doing. They kick early from inside the 40. Won't have enough angle to force a 40-20, I wouldn't think. Laulu Tonga tracks across, picks it up on his 10-metre line. Tries to run around Adam Cook, but Cook and Lamb are there, and they drag him down just outside his 10-metre line. Now, Senior. Met strongly by Frankie Holton. Senior takes it outside the 20. He'll play it 23 out from his line. Weaver in at dummy half. It's tackle 4. A bit of a fumble there. Towed through. Oh, awkward bounce. Sits up for Adam Cook. Adam Cook's going to race away against the run of play here. And he is going to get a try back for Leigh. Extend their lead back to 8 points with a kick to come. And just a few fumbles, a few players lacking real direction there. And all of a sudden, thanks, Jake. Try scratch off for Hull FC. All of a sudden, Adam Cook just pounced on it, towed it through. They're just at 6s and 7s a bit here. A little bit of a juggle, and then Laulu Tonga wasn't expecting it. And Adam Cook was just quicker to react, towed it through, got a friendly bounce. Eshanasi just trying to move it along quickly. In the end, he moved it along quickly into the bread basket of Adam Cook, who goes and dots it down just to the right of the post to give Leigh an 8-point lead. And a kick to come to extend it to double digits. 22 points to 14. Still plenty of time to come here. A bit over 12.5 minutes remaining at Castleford. Well struck by Cook. Relatively easy one by his standards. Now it is 24 points to 14. The Leopards leading. 12 minutes and 20 seconds to go here. Updates around the grounds. Warrington 6, Hull FC 4 after 61 minutes. And after 60, it is Bradford 16, York 8. They get back underway here. Pape takes it, gives it off a Nagawi. It goes straight at Mapapalangi. Gets the offload away. That's some good eyes up footy. The Pape picks up a few more metres and he'll play at 22 out from the line. Cook in at dummy half. Now gives it on. Mulherron. Just short. We'll play it in the end on the 40. The Pape comes back centre field. Gives it to Isaac Liu. They're up on him quickly. Dupree and Mellor. Pape comes out the back. A little flat there. Alec Wieneke will play it. Now Isaac Liu. Lachlan Lamb, no look pass for Armstrong. Armstrong takes it on, driving forward. We get up to the attacking 30 here on tackle 5. Go to the air. Haulu Tonga takes it so easily under pressure. 3 players running through at him. Just no hesitation. Clean as a whistle. Senior gets the offload away here. Gary just skipping around. Gets dragged down in the end by Charnley. 22 out from the line, they play it. Palangi. Been good without being brilliant. Now that's better second phase play. They get the offload away. Back inside. They force the next pass. And Charnley, I think there's a knock on there on the ground. Charnley's holding his shoulder. That's not a good sign for Leigh fans. They're already depleted by injury and got a reshuffled back line today. He's twisted his shoulder awkwardly underneath him as he went to ground. Let's see what the end decision is here. This looks like an almost hyperextension in that right left shoulder. Thanks, Jake. Love that, mate. Who's your side, Jake? Who do you follow? Slowing it down now, Leigh, with Charnley getting some treatment on this shoulder. Not quite sure Jack Hughes coming over and just squeezing his shoulder as opposed to the treatments. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. We do plenty of sports. We do some rugby league, some basketball, a bit of soccer as well. We've got a captain's challenge here. So he's claiming a tackle without the ball. So here we go. Looking at the captain's challenge. Just under 10 minutes remaining in this one. So it's going to be a penalty here to Leigh. The challenge to knock on and saying that Charnley was tackled without the ball, which technically it was, but it's a tough one. Looks like Charlie's been given the all clear. And Leigh, they'll get a penalty here, which will be key for them. As time ticks down here, inside the final 10 minutes. They'll kick for touch. They'll find touch. 30 metres out from the line. Charlie still just testing out that shoulder. Interesting to see how he goes if he's called upon. Hughes taps it, gives it on to Alec Winicky. Pape into dummy half. They'll play this 22 out from the line, 18 in from touch. Robbie Mulhern plays it now, 12 out from the line. On the attack, centre field. Drifting across field. Cook for Lamb. They're up on him quickly. He's tackled by his opposite number, Weaver. Golding's in there as well. He's 7 from the line. 7 metres to the left of the uprights. Pape. Isaac Liu. Thought about getting the arm free to side. Better of it. Directly in line with the black dot. 4 out from the try line. Pape at dummy half. Flat ball to Offengawi. He spins and reverses into the traffic. He'll play it 2 metres from the line. 5 to the right of the uprights. They keep coming this side. Pape rolls it in behind. Just a little too heavy in the end. Alec Winicky couldn't get there. And it will roll dead. That'll be a 20-metre restart for Castleford. Senior will take it. Well, it wasn't Senior. It was Alex Mellor. Good strong run. Tyler Dupree. He'll play it a couple of metres short of halfway on tackle 1. Bouncing through now are Castleford with Stimson. Weaver takes it forward. Sini. Just fobs out of 1 tackle. Dummy. Wrapped up by a Pape. PNG International. Golding at dummy half. They made big metres here, Castleford. Shooting out of the lines. Alec Winicky just wrapping up Dejan Arce. Golding to dummy half. They play this 21 out from the line, just to the left of the uprights. George Lawler got the opportunistic try earlier in this half, and he'll play it now and tackle 5-12 from the line, just to the right of the uprights. They go the short side. Seni's going to try and barge his way over, but he's wrapped up by Lockie Lamb and Bailey Hodgson down low, and that will be a turnover. 7.5 minutes remaining. Bradford leading 18 points to 8 over York. 67 minutes gone there, and 66 minutes gone. Warrington 6, Hull FC 4. As Innes Senior tries to make metres out off his own line. He's wrapped up by Stimson here. Pape gives it off. Hodgson, he'll play it on tackle 2, 10 out from his line. Now Offengawi. Good strong post-contact metres. He'll play it 22 out from the line. Keep working here. Pape, Isaac Liu gives it on to Cook. Little show and go. Hughes gets it very flat-footed. Trying to get the quick ruck. Armstrong fills in at dummy half. Isaac Liu. That'll be tackle 5. They're on their 30. They kick deep and long. Lalu Tonga comes out, takes it. Bounces over his 30. Bounces out of 1 attempt. Bounces out of 2 attempts. Frankie Holton comes a 3rd time. That's just his attempts on him. Gets him down eventually. 6 metres short of halfway. Maxini, little shuffle step towards the defensive line. Is dragged down just short of halfway on tackle 2. Now they've got Renoff Atoni, former Canterbury Bulldog, up over the attacking 40. Working it through. Trying to push forward now. Dupree will play it on the 20. Now Arce, Weaver, they get their hands across. Olu Tonga just slips and loses his footing. Lockie Lamb dives on him. And now Atoni again, just trucks it straight up into Offengawi. Tackle 5, 2 metres out from the line. They swing it. They've got the numbers if they can get their hands. They go back against the grain. Mellor decides to kick, and probably not their first choice kicker, probably not their second or third choice either, but he's the man that decided to do it. Armstrong racing his way down. Gets it back out past the 20, and he'll play it on tackle 1 here. Ticks down to 5 minutes remaining. Bailey Hodgson Let me slow back to his feet. A bit of a calf issue, it looks like. In a senior plays it now, just short of the 40. Apape comes out, engages the marker off Ngowi, bumps out of one. Little show and go. Almost pivots out of the second one, but in the end, he's wrapped up by Tyler Dupree just over halfway. Isaac Liu gets a bit between the teeth, drives forward. Pull down a step short of the 30 on tackle 5. Apape comes out. Lockie Lamb pushes it off the outside of the left boot up into the air. Easily taken by Lewis Senior. And he's wrapped up here. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remain. Castleford running out of time rapidly. York get another try back. It's 18 points to 12 with about 10 minutes remaining at Bradford. Still 6-4 Wolves and Hull. David Armstrong's gone off for Leigh. Interesting. Not quite sure what's happened there. Gareth O'Brien on. As Dupree skips out of one tackle, gives it on to a Tony. He goes wide to Zach Senior, who slips the first tackle. Lamb comes and wraps him up with the help of Frankie Holton. A push and shove. Bit of aggression coming into it now. Castleford getting frustrated. Down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. A Tony gets an offload. The referee's going to say I called held. Back and play it there, Renner, for Tony. Tackle 5, just into the attacking half. Arcee has all the time in the world, so he tries to put up the torpedo bomb, which is well taken. Gareth O'Brien in at dummy half now. He'll slot back to fullback. Jack Hughes takes a run for Leigh. Leigh just completing their sets and managing the clock from here. Inside the last 3 minutes will be the key. The Bradford-York game, 4-point margin, 18-14. Less than 10 minutes to go there. There's Apape. We'll play it just over halfway. I'll drill this into touch. Just slow things down a little. Gareth O'Brien taking the percentage play there. Inside the last 2.5 minutes, this round 13 Super League game. Key result for Leigh if they get the W here. Keeping themselves in touch with the top 4 teams. The 2 games coming down to the wire, pardon the pun. Warrington 6, Hull FC 4. Nice little kick through here for Gary. He managed to regather. Play it. Just over 20 out from the line, just inside the left touch line. It's tackle 3. They caught them unawares, Leigh, and here they go now with a Tony. He'll play it tackle 4. 17 out from the line. Just to the left of the uprights and charging through the middle now is George Lawler. He's looking for a second try. He'll play it tackle 5. 6 out from the line in line with the left upright. Rolled in behind from Weaver. And Gareth O'Brien just happy to bat it dead with 1:20 remaining on the clock. They'll try and chew this time down as much as they can, Leigh. And then hopefully, from their point of view, they'll view this as just needing to defend one more set to stay on top. We might do after this one's done. We might flick straight across and close out the Hull and Warrington game. That one being a little bit behind. Bradford have gone in again. They lead 22 points to 14, so they look like they've got it done. Here comes a goal line dropout, and they go deep. That's a wonderful goal line dropout. It's gone 55 on the fly. Hard to judge exactly because there's a shorter field here at Cass. The 30 to 40, a little bit shorter. Dupree's got it. And he'll take it back over halfway, and they're happy to slow him down, and he's going forwards. What's going on here? It's absolute mayhem. Absolute mayhem. Then Golding gets through. The referee told him to go back and play. He took half a step and then played it with players still in the middle of the ruck, but now they get offloads away. So Castleford pushing late here. Renner for Tony's going to be brought down with 23 3 seconds on the clock. He'll play it 2 metres short of the line. 10 metres in from touch on the left edge. A Harbour Bridge pass out. Dejan Arce gives it off to Golding, who's the man that made those metres through the middle. Pape hits him strongly. They get 6 more. 10 seconds on the clock, though. So Leigh know they've got the job done. Zaxini trying to find some sort of something from nothing, and there will go the hooter. Will it? No. There's the last play. The siren goes. Lolu Tongan goes for the kick. Alec Winicky dives on it. And Leigh will get the win here. It'll be 24 points to 14. We'll switch straight over and talk through the Warrington one. I don't have the team list in front of me for Warrington and Hull, but we'll do our best here over the last couple of minutes because it's 6-4 with about 6 minutes remaining. Warrington on the attack here, pushing forward, trying to close it down. A kick deep, Warrington. So Hull working it out of their own end. Hayes plays it. Now they work forward here. Taking it through the middle. Hull FC up to their 40 and the ball's popped free there. Barron's appealing for a strip. You know, a captain's challenge here, Hull. And we'll have a captain's challenge, Hull FC. So let's have a look at this one. Great to have you all tuning in. Congratulations to Leigh getting the win there. As I said, we've just skipped across to Hull FC and Warrington for the last 5 and a bit minutes. Challenge is unsuccessful. So now Warrington, with just over 5 minutes remaining, will have the chance to go on the attack. Warrington working forward now. Smith will take it on. He'll play it 36 out from the line. And they push their way forward. Take it through the middle. Warrington liking to try and get a death knell try. Under 5 minutes remaining. They swing it across here. Sneed rolls it in behind. Hull FC. Barron picks up the crumbs. They're an inch out from their line, Hull FC, working it out of their line. Just skipping out, driving forward. Well, they push forward further. Just trying to find the avenues. Briscoe gets the ball back inside. He gets 6 more. Is touched. Kemp will play it now. 38 out from the line. I'll swing it across. Herman SA trying to work through the middle. It takes 4 to wrap him up. Forward pass out of dummy half. And there you would feel almost goes the penultimate chance for Hull FC here. 3.5 minutes remaining. Three minutes and 20 seconds remaining. So it looks like Hull FC will get the job done here. Oh, sorry, Warrington will get the job done here, barring something miraculous from Hull FC. The Wire fans are up and about at Halliwell Jones. Powell gives it on now. Curry. Curry's going to play it 32 out from the line. Aiden in from touch on the left edge. Tanganoa. Powell now, snide. They're just happy to chew the clock down here. The Wolves. Crowther will play it on the 20. Sneed will be out again. They go forward. Smith plays it. Sneed again. Kicks it in behind. Played at by Matty Atia. No, says the referee. Hayes drops the runner back underneath. Smith will play it here. 4 out from the line. They get 6 more. That's going to see a play go to sin bin, I think. That's just... Border will go to the sin bin. That's just silly. Tangles himself up in the ruck, gives 6 more, and then on his way through as the player plays, it gives him a shove. Referee has no choice there. 90 seconds to go here, and Hull FC should hang on. Thomas will play it. Warrington dragged down inches short now. Powell. Crowther in at dummy half. Sneed. Tanganoa now will play it. 10 out from the line, just in line with the left upright. Powell comes out. Crowther gets it across. Hayes is skipping through, trying to make something from nothing. Inside the last 60 seconds here. That's tackle 4. Sneed. Cuts back against the grain. Dragged out by Matty Atia. Swing it across. Grab it in behind. And there's the try that will secure it. Josh Smith gets it down. Hard to see. The referee's got no try, though. But again, 38 seconds left. I think that will be all she wrote. Great to have you all tuning in, guys. If you haven't already, please hit like, hit subscribe. I do have the Leigh and Castleford scoreboard up there, but we're just coming in for the end of the Hull FC game. Obviously a key game with Warrington. Josh Smith onside. So it will be a try. And that'll make it 10 points to 4 with a kick to come. And that will be all she wrote. Josh Smith gets his second try of the night. Try time for Warrington. 10 points to 4. 38 seconds remaining. And the clock will tick down here. Mark Sneed waits for the conversion attempt. So great to have everyone tuning in. We'll close it out there. Well done to Leigh in our game that we covered. 4 tries to 2 winners. Tries to inner senior Jack Hughes, Adam Cook, Jacob Alec Winicky. 4 goals from 4 attempts to Cook. For Cass, Jason Gary got a try. George Lawler got a try. Tom Weaver 2 conversions and a penalty goal, which made that 24 to 14. Warrington will seal the win against Hull FC. And York will go down to Bradford. A late flurry of points in that one, but Bradford lead 30 to 20 in the last minute of that game. So big thank you to you all for tuning in. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel. If you haven't already, please hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. As Warrington add the extra 2, they'll win at 12 points to 4. Bradford will take theirs 30-20. And Leigh win 24 to 14 in this one. It's been a good afternoon in English time, morning in Australian time, and we'll see you again on our next live watch along.